Hi there. I just wanted to stop in and see how you guys are doing. It's been a rough ride, to say the least, with so many different feelings swirling and so many events happening and so much coming at us and so much change and uncertainty up in the air. And I know people are feeling a whole mix of things from fear and anxiety and questioning whether they're overreacting or underreacting and not trusting and judging and at the same time I am seeing a lot of really lovely things happening. I'm seeing people be generous and offer to help one another. I'm seeing people reach out in love and compassion and kindness and make the appeal for the greater good that we take extra cautions to care for those who might not even be in our own families. We're in a time where we have to be thinking of more than ourselves and more than our own loved ones. We're in a global pandemic, and that requires us to show up in a different way. It requires us to think of others. And I was trying to make a Facebook Live and I couldn't get on, and I don't know if it's just because so many people are doing that right now, but I figured I'd just make a video and see if I could pop in that way. So the bummer about that is we can't have live interaction, but if you would like to leave some comments in the comment boxes, those things down below, to have some conversation that way after the video's up, that would be great. Because really, it's important that we greet ourselves exactly where we are. There's no right way to do this. We don't know how to do this. So I think that's the number one thing, is to meet yourself with love and compassion and kindness where you are, and let that be okay. Don't judge yourself thinking that you should be handling this differently than you are, or feeling something that you aren't. Whatever's up is perfect for you right now. And it could change in 15 minutes or 1 second or tomorrow. So be open to that as well. Um, so since there's no interaction, I don't want to keep this super long, but I want to share a poem from 111 Invitations. This one is called Confusion. Swirling in the mist of doubt, lost, confused, questioning, newness all around me, unfamiliar, rocky, shaky ground. Where do I go from here? There are veils and shadows sneaking all around. No clear direction, only a fog turns me around. My heart pounds, head spins, mind races as answers elude me. In this state, I can find no hope of clarity or certainty, or even of how or where to begin. Need to stop, take a breath, close my eyes, reground, reset, and go within. Listen, shut out all the noise. My answers lie within me. They will not steer me wrong. So, what I like about this one is it calls us to stop, as we are being directed to anyway. So, let's take advantage of that. Let's take advantage of the time to pause. Let's take advantage of the time to listen to the birds singing, to listen to our own inner wisdom, to quiet the chaos out there. So, I really implore you to not let yourself get drowning and inundated with the news and the social media and the things that I know have pulled me in and under repeatedly. I mean, even just to go into the email inbox and see the thread of cancellations. And I think the part that really leaves us confused and feeling so uncertain is the phrase I've seen over and over again is, these are canceled until further notice. Schools are closed until further notice. And it just leaves it so open-ended for a society that is so used to getting back to business as usual. We expect things to get cleaned up and cleared up quickly so that we can get back to the way we want them to be and the way we know them to be. And that's not happening right now. So how can we use this time to really honor ourselves? My guess is we all need more rest than we've gotten. So give yourself that grace. There's no schedule right now. There's no place to be at a certain time for many of us. I know some of us are still working, and I thank you for the service that you're providing, for the way that you're showing up. To, I'm not even going to try to name all the things that you're doing, but You know who you are. And if you are one who still has to work during this time, thank you. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for taking care of the rest of us. Make sure you get your rest as well. So get your rest. Get outside. We can still go outside with some nice distance between us. Breathe in that fresh air. Let the sun shine on when it's, bask on you when you can. That is good self-care right now. Take time to journal. Ask, tune in with yourself. Ask yourself, what do I need to hear right now? And then just write, even for a minute. Just let your hand go across the page and see what comes to you. See what wisdom wants to rise up, what comfort wants to come from within, what assurance, what direction. It's a great time to tune into your own inner knowing and wisdom. And so I send you lots of love and compassion and kindness, and I invite you to smile at a stranger, to make an offer to a neighbor, to reach out to people that you don't know and see what they might need from you right now. In your community, online, in real person, not too close, but I sent out an email to my whole neighborhood yesterday, and we created a little support network, and that just felt really good. So how can you be a force of good right now? How can you be a force of love for yourself first? Because maybe you're not in a position to give to anyone else right now. Can you let that be okay? Maybe you are. Maybe you're feeling inspired and fired up and you're ready to put out a free offer to the world. I've been seeing so many of those, and I'm so grateful for that. But what's true for you right now? How can you honor that? How can you love yourself enough to show up for yourself and then for the others around you in the way that you need to? Let's start some conversation below. I really would love to hear what's going on with you, how you're feeling, what you're needing, what you're offering. And thank you for being here. I'm sending you a big, big, big virtual hug. Give yourself a hug. Feels good. Bye for now.